Hey everyone, it's the Eurobandit here. I decided to do a review of my 96 VW Golf Estate because I want to put it on sale as soon as possible. If I sell it quickly, then there's not gonna be a review. That's all there is to say about it. Here it is. It's nice and clean, as you can see. And before I start the review, I'm gonna show you an older footage from my archive, just to give you an idea of how the car used to look like back when I got it. Yep, and that's how it used to look like. And this is how it looks like now. I got this car back in September of 2011, and believe it or not, it's actually my first car. It was in pretty good condition even back in 2011. Of course, I wasn't aware of the rusty floors. That was the worst part of this car. Of course, the fenders weren't in great condition, but they were okay. It was still have been a good daily driver for a few years, but this thing hasn't been driven during winter since 2009. Back when this thing was new, it was a 96 VW Golf wagon CL, which is one of the most basic models that you could get back when this thing was new. When the last owner got it, it had around 380,000 kilometers. Now it has well over 400,000, but the drivetrain has less than 200,000 right now. The engine and gearbox and many other parts have been replaced, and it's basically the same engine but with different compression. It now has the 1.8 liter engine, same as the other one but different compression. Instead of 74, it has 89 horsepower and around 145, I guess, Newton meters, which is something, but it's still quite underpowered. Still, it's underpowered, but of course this engine wasn't designed for performance but rather for economy and reliability. And I guess I've said it before, but I'm gonna tell you once again that the 90s VWs are very reliable cars. It does have a sunroof. It used to have black seats and black interior. I decided to replace the interior as well and make it look even much better. Last year I found a VW Golf Estate that had an interior in great condition, and I took the interior from that car. Door panels, this seat, the rear seats, and almost all the interior. The only thing that's original is the dashboard. The instrument cluster has been replaced by the last owner. Headliner is original as well, including this console and sun visors. Part of the reason why I wanted to replace the interior was because the original interior, which had way over 400,000 kilometers, was scratched up and it looked pretty damn bad. Of course, I replaced the alloy wheels with original nice and rusty wheels with all-season tires because I thought that I would drive this thing during winter, but only when the weather's good, but it never happened. So this one was never full of rust, even though some spots were repaired by the last owner. In 2013 I decided to restore this thing because it didn't look that great. I didn't like it. At first when I got it, I thought that I would use it for a while and sell it and buy something that's faster, because the only thing that I never liked about this car was that it was pretty underpowered. Now for some people 90 horsepower is more than enough, but not for me. So I went ahead and spent a lot of money. I bought brand new headlights, taillights, blinkers, fog lights, and you name it, a lot of parts. The hood has been replaced. It's not new, of course, it's from the scrapyard. Brand new fenders. This grill plate is brand new as well. The front spoiler has been replaced as well because the original one was faded and it was full of scratches as well. Mirrors have been replaced, including these trim pieces, because the original trim was matte black and it wasn't painted. This one was painted already, so it was easier to paint this one than the original one. Since I bought two brand new fenders, they're aftermarket fenders, even though they're made to look exactly like the original ones, but one of them was supposed to have a hole for the original antenna, but it didn't have it, so I decided to go ahead and buy a brand new aftermarket antenna and mount it in the back of the car, and in my opinion it looks a lot better this way. The windshield is also replaced. Can't remember all the parts that I've replaced, but there are quite a few. As you can see, it's very spacious inside. It does have a handle in here which you can grab and close the trunk, just like that. These are the rear seats, very spacious and lots of legroom. Nice combination, black dashboard and beige interior. Usually the ones that have beige interior do have brown dashboard, I guess. No AC, of course, works just fine. This is the defrost button for the rear windshield. It's been imported from Germany in 1999. The car didn't originally have fog lights, so the last owner installed the fog lights. This is the switch installed by the last owner. Probably not in the best position, but it works. Has a cigarette lighter, and it does not have heated seats. The last owner wanted to install heated seats, but it never happened, so the controls are here, but they do nothing. Passenger airbag, not all Golfs had it, but this one has it. Nice roll-up windows, obviously manual mirrors. This interior that I took from the scrapyard was originally made for power mirrors. As you can see, the holes for the controls are there, but I just left them that way and installed the manual mirrors. Here's the ashtray, as you can see. Cigarette lighter. This is the dimmer for the dashboard. As you can clearly see, this is a level adjustment for the headlights. I'm not sure if it works or not. Never tried playing with it. These are the speakers. It has some storage, 5-speed manual gearbox, original shifter and everything. A tiny bit of storage in there. It's probably good for your phone or something like that. Glove box, which is pretty damn spacious, and it has storage in all the 4 door panels. 198,259 kilometers. That's the engine, of course. Hazards button. This car did not come with central locking, so it does have a crappy, cheap electrical central locking system. It originally has vacuum controlled central locking. This is how the engine looks like. As you can see, it's 1.8 liter, 1781 cubic centimeters with single point injection. And let's start it up and show you guys how it sounds like. Neutral. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you liked this video. If you did, why not? Thumbs up. Check out my other videos and subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and I'll see you next time. And by the way, look forward for my full restoration video, which is gonna be a long video. Not sure when that's gonna come out, but stay tuned anyway. Cheers.